Unpackaging the A-frame from the crate is definitely a two-person job. Once you get this far, I did this by myself. I did forget the pin, which is over on the side, so I had to cut the video there and put it in. And once that's in, it'll stand up nicely by itself. Then you can go over and get the chains. And the chains, I believe I packaged it so there's one side that's on the A-frame already. So you'll just need to hook up the one side, which is as easy as slipping it through and grabbing the end and hooking it onto the already clasp that's already connected to the chain, and that'll be 5 foot 6 inches. I really forgot to put the 5 foot clasp on there, so I apologize, but every link is basically a ½ inch. So I would suggest at that point pick it up with two people. I only put one chain on right now for me because I passed through the end like you've seen there. But if you wanted to, you could put both chains on at the same time. It doesn't matter at that point. Once your chains have been fastened and attached, you are now ready for the movers. There's a left and a right side. You can tell the left and right side by when you face the A-frame, when you're standing up and looking at it from the side. There's a hole kind of down by my head right there on one of the horizontal braces there. There's a hole on the left side and then on the right side of the plank. So you want to take the mover that has the long end towards that hole. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. I apologize. I'm hoping by the video you can kind of tell what I'm doing there, but you can always call me if there's an issue with that, because I didn't do a very good job explaining that, and I didn't do a good job labeling it. So there you can kind of see at the bottom, I'm going to have these pins, stainless steel pins right there. You can put those in at the bottom. For the first time doing it, there might be a little bit of a pain, but I've done a few of them, and they're usually pretty easy. The camera's kind of in my sight, so I'm kind of doing it blind, but I just usually peek my head through there and put that in there. I did put an extra set of pins in for you too, or at least the cotter pins. So you have a stainless steel set and a regular steel set. Here I'm finishing up the right plank, doing the final pin there. Now I'm wheeling in the left plank, and I'll start with the same kind of procedure I did with the right one. Now that's complete, and I'm going to get the support arms. And again, there is a left and a right support arm. I did have enough forethought to label those for you, because that does actually make a little bit of a difference. And I just hand tighten those there, but you do want to screw those in about another another 1/4 inch or so. Here I'm doing the left plank on this one. That first one was obviously the right one. Once you get those tightened up, it's really ready to go. It's easy as stepping down on that, kind of either letting that fall by itself or just steadying it with your hand. And there's nothing on the bottom to keep it in place. Just gravity does its job. And when you're done, you want to step up on it and then move it back into place underneath. And then it's ready to go. It doesn't roll perfectly straight. It kind of goes on an angle like you can see there. but it's easy to spin around and to move back and forth. I'd rather you pull it than push it, just in case it catches on something. And here's a good shot of how to put it away. So you push it up in there, lift that up, move that bracket over, and you're done.